that resonate deeply within our generation. My mission too is to embody authenticity, relatability, and humor, ensuring that even the most challenging discussions become accessible and engaging, creating a space where listeners can feel understood and entertained simultaneously. Now, today's topic of discussion is based on achieving your goals and success, including Islamic principles. Now, in studio today, we have 19-year-old Sadiq Bakas, who we will be chatting to regarding his life achievements and goals. Now, at 19, Sadiq Bakas has already achieved remarkable milestones. A two-time South African contender for table tennis and captain of his school's tennis team. He is a versatile athlete with experience in snooker, soccer, volleyball, and badminton. His journey hasn't been without challenges. Right after a tough grade 8 and grade 9, Sadiq turned things around in grade 10, earning top 10 SA honors for table tennis and tennis trophies. This year, he took on leadership as the district representative and chairperson of the Representative Council of Learners, RCL. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. I just want to say it's my first time on air, so I'm a bit nervous.
Oh,
But
no worries.
thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I'm so glad you could come on. How are you doing?
I'm alright. The heat here in Durban is a bit.
It's absolutely insane. I mean, you're from Dundee, yep?
Yeah.
Wow. It's
But
the
it's a bit dry.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
more humid.
Yes, indeed.
So-
It's scorching. I mean, I'm wearing a blazer. Anyway, now we all want to hear about you. I mean, you've been an SA contender for table tennis 2 years in a row. Now, what does it take to compete at that level, and how do you stay consistent?
I must say, competing at nationals requires not only technical skills but also mental toughness and
Yes.
discipline. During the course of, you must remember, I'm coming from a small town, Dundee, so the competition there was not as what it was at
Yes.
nationals last year. Like last year, I was in Cape Town, but I dedicated hours to practicing my technique, analyzing my opponents, and maintaining physical fitness. That was very important as well. And regarding consistency, it comes from setting small, achievable goals, and I basically push myself even when motivation dipped. So, like that, I have my family to thank for because they supported me through it. And
Absolutely love that. It's always lovely having those people who are there to support you no matter what.
yeah,
Now, how did it feel to rank in the top 10, 16 in South African Open for table tennis? What was the most memorable moment from that experience, you'd say?
it was an incredible feeling to see my hard work finally paying off at such a prestigious event. The most memorable moment from that was that I won a challenging match against one of the high ranking players. And also, there's another guy that I got a chance, the opportunity to actually knock with, practice with. And his name is Craig May, and he's like this big deal in table
Okay.
tennis, like internationally. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, that is awesome. Now, you've achieved trophies for both table tennis and tennis. How do you balance excelling in two different sports?
Balancing two sports requires careful time management and prioritizing recovery. While the techniques in these two different sports are somewhat similar,
Hmm.
both sports have improved eye my hand to eye coordination.
Awesome.
So, and also strategic thinking, like in the games, how, because you're playing, I mean, table tennis, you're playing first 1 to 5 sets,
Yes.
and tennis is 7 sets. So
Okay.
you have to dangle the carrot
May I ask,
now
what
and
does
then.
that mean?
What
How you
sets?
speak? Yes.
Sets is like basically one frame, one game,
Okay.
and then you switch sides, and then like serving
Okay,
will
yes.
serve first, and you'll have the chance 15, 40, 30, 30,
Okay.
40, 50.
Okay, awesome. Now, what role does mental preparation play in your success as an athlete, and how do you handle pressure during tournaments?
Mental preparation is as important as physical training. I use visual techniques and positive affirmations to stay focused. But also, coming from a school, that side where I'm from, our mascot is a lion.
Okay.
So that dominance from a lion
Hmm.
the characteristics of a
Yes.
lion is like how dominant I
It's
am when I do play.
emphasized.
Yeah,
Yes, it's like embracing that character.
exactly.
Absolutely love that. Now, you've also played in a snooker league and participated in the Northwest University POC 16 for golf. How do you approach such diverse range of sports and what attracts you to each one?
Now, keep in mind that I'm coming from a small town that side.
Yes.
So going out to like malls and how you'll have it here in the city is not on the table for us that side.
Mm.
So sports was a big thing from young.
Yes.
And for these sports, I enjoy the unique challenges each sport offers. Like snooker sharpens my focus and precision, while golf teaches me patience and strategic planning. I approach each sport with curiosity and a willingness to learn, which keeps me motivated and adaptable. And basically, all these sports, it plays a crucial role in your
Yes.
day-to-day life.
Yes.
Like,
That's awesome. Yeah. Wait, I just have a quick question for my own knowledge. Is snooker like pool? Like,
4 times
what is
bigger.
snooker?
Four
Oh,
times.
okay.
The table itself is four
It's
times
oh
bigger,
wow. Okay.
and here you play for points.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
each ball will have a different point.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as the chairperson of your school's RCL, what has been the most challenging decision you've had to make and how did you navigate it?
One of the toughest decisions was implementing stricter policies around school events to ensure safety, because I don't know if the schools this side have it. There's something called 40 days where the matrics basically they go off, like
Yes.
chaotic they
Interesting.
become. So for being the RCL chairperson, I had to implement these stricter policies, but like I'm saying, it has to go through a student government, which I
Yeah.
also. So
Okay, yeah, I get you. I get you. Now, what leadership qualities do you think are most important for someone in your position, and how do you embody them?
empathy, communication, and integrity are essential. I make it a point to listen to others and act fairly, even when decisions are difficult. Leading by example is also important, because I ensure my actions align with the values I promote. Like I was just telling you off air, that no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're always representative of your religion as well, wherever you go.
100%.
So Islam is not only a religion, it's a way of life. So if you have those qualities wherever you go, like I was listening to a bayan the other day, and the Mulana was basically saying that, yeah, sure, you can achieve greatness, but always remember the qualities of your religion in it. So if you want to be the best sports player, the best radio presenter, be the best Muslim sports player, be the best Muslim. You see how that one word can change the whole
And
way you
always be
think.
conscious with your religion, be conscious in Allah, and know that He's there with you no matter what. Now, how do you manage your responsibilities as a district representative of the Council of Learners while also balancing academics and sports?
Honestly, sometimes I just go with it.
Yes.
But I've realized writing my finals that time management is key. Like I plan my days meticulously, setting aside specific blocks for studying, training, and council work. I've also learned to delegate tasks and prioritize effectively, ensuring no aspect of what I'm doing is neglected.
That's great stuff. Now, what initiatives or changes have you implemented as the RCL chairperson that you're particularly proud of?
At the beginning of this year, I started a peer mentorship program where senior students help juniors adjust to school life.
Okay.
Like I was saying, when the matrics go a bit off their heads for that 40 days. So a lot can be done by implementing that change from the beginning as juniors, if they have, because you must remember that these learners coming juniors, grade 8 and 9, they don't have no drive, they don't have no passion. So likewise, also table tennis, I've started in my school as soon as I participated SAs last year. Like it gives them such a drive and it changes so much in their day-to-day school life as scholars as well. So that made a difference, and I hope to keep on implementing it throughout next year as well.
So I really love that, leadership. Awesome. I mean, we're going on to that now. Now, how has being the captain of the tennis team shaped your leadership style?
Being captain has taught me how to lead by example and to motivate my players basically.
Hmm.
I've learned the importance of encouraging teammates during tough matches and maintaining team morale, which translates into other leadership roles as well. Like I'm saying, as a lion being our mascot, so
Yes.
that dominance and things I drill it into them. So
Yes.
it's just your atmosphere that you create
Yeah.
when you on and off the pitch.
And, you just got to be there, sit there, and tell yourself, motivate yourself too. Say, like, I got this, I'm going to kill it. Now, what motivates you to excel in both academics and extracurricular activities?
I'm driven by a desire to push my limits and explore my potential.
Hmm.
Excelling in multiple areas helped me grow as a person and prepares me for future challenges as well. The support from my mentors are also crucial and inspires me to give it my all 100% of the
Hmm.
time, all the time. That's what I realized when I went to the
Yes.
essays. Like their level of mentality also is just different, and you won't achieve nothing in life if you don't give it your all.
Hmm.
And I want to look back a couple years later down the line, and I want to tell my kids one day that, what, I've been there, done that, I've done everything.
Hmm.
There's nothing I can say, I have a regret for. Yeah,
Yes.
I never participate in the sport, or I never do this event or that.
Yeah, that is great stuff. Now, how have your experiences in sports and leadership roles influenced your personal growth and future ambitions?
These experiences have taught me resilience, teamwork, and decision making under pressure. Like I work best under pressure, but it's
Hmm.
nice to have that,
Yes, yes.
They've also helped my identity, my passion for leading and mentoring others, which I hope to incorporate into my career goals as
Hmm.
well. Like I want to get into accounting. So inshallah it
Inshallah.
played crucial
Ameen.
roles. Yeah.
Ameen. Now, if you could give advice to someone aspiring to achieve what you have accomplished, what would you say?
I'd say having yaqeen in Allah will change everything.
Yes.
Like start small, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to fail. In junior school, one of the sayings that was taught to me was, um, wait, I forgot it.
No
For a
worries.
split second, but I
Yes.
love by it because I'm reading off my phone here, and
Hmm.
also I'm not like
Yes,
how I
yes, I
said I
get
was
you.
gonna do. But also surrounding yourself with supportive people, always always believing in your potential.
Yes. I love that. Now, what are your goals for the future, both in sports and leadership?
In sports, regarding sports, I want to make it as an international player.
Yes.
So that means being part of the SA team.
Okay.
And so I'm working towards that throughout next year. And regarding leadership, like I was a bit disappointed. I was supposed to come out as the head boy of my school.
Hmm.
But I realized that, like I'm saying, having yaqeen in Allah, it changes a lot. As in, maybe it was His way of showing me that, instead of being a leader in a school, which is brought to you from the West,
Hmm.
it's Western culture that
Yes.
instead of being a leader in your community, going for gush, bringing your friends, having that fikr and worry on the next,
Yes.
that also.
Okay, awesome. Now, looking back on your journey so far, what has been the most valuable lesson that you have learned?
The most valuable, there's too many, genuinely.
Can you
But
tell us
hard
about it?
work
Yes.
and consistency will always pay off. Even when progress feels slow, every small step contributes to achieving your goals.
Hmm.
And the saying just came to me right now.
Yes.
The first step to success will always be failure.
Hmm.
So don't be afraid. Have that yaqeen in Allah that, take that first step. Even if you fail, it's okay. You get back up and you carry on.
Yes, keep going. Don't look back. Don't fall down. Just keep going.
Gee.
No, Jazakallah, it was absolutely lovely. Now, before we go, right, From my understanding, you are going to have a saw at the souk, right?
Gee, the
Okay,
pickle
awesome.
lady is my mom. Shout out to
awesome.
you, mommy, that's there listening.
I have met your mom. She's a lovely
Yeah.
soul. So yeah, would you like to share anything or send a special message to anyone listening to us today?
All my fans, no, I'm lying. Mommy and them, you're listening at home. Nani, my friends and things. Love y'all.
That's really sweet.
And come support us at the souk, the Al Ansar souk.
Yes.
We'll be at the pickle lady.
Very awesome. Now, Jazakallah for coming on. I truly wish you the best and I hope you fight and achieve all your goals and ambitions.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Ameen.
Ameen.
Right.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, I will be back right after the ad break with some more fun.
رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا Allah, you're the source of life and you're the source of truth. To obey you I strive and my aim is pleasing you. Allah, you are the only one, your promise is always true. You don't need anyone, but we're all in need of you. And I sincerely pray to be among the ones you love, and until the final day, I sing all my prayers. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا.
Radio Al Ansar, Durban 90.4 FM, Peter Maritzburg 105.6 FM.
This segment is brought to you by Kenfield Auto, your RMI approved service and repair specialist. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Kenfield Auto.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ربنا إننا نخاف أن يفرط علينا أو أن يطغى.
Car won't start?
Kenfield Auto.
Noisy brakes?
Kenfield Auto.
Due for a service?
Kenfield Auto. Kenfield Auto. The answer to all your car problems. Your service and repair specialist for your VW, Audi, Suzuki, Toyota, or just about any vehicle. Kenfield Auto, your RMI and insurance approved workshop to handle them all. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Call us on 031 207 2399. Kenfield Auto.
Butterlicious, butterlicious, butterlicious. When the food melts in my mouth, so does my heart. Blended by our expert chefs with pure cotton seed oil. Divine lasts longer, so cook more with Divine. Divine makes every meal a special treat. It is butterlicious. Approved as part of the Heart and Stroke Foundation Eating Plan, Cotton Mark SA, and a proudly South African product. Divine Cooking Oil. Butterlicious.
We are unity, and you are listening to Radio Al Ansar.
Have you been accredited for Hajj? Khidmatul Awam Pilgrim Services is here to ensure you have the most fulfilling journey of a lifetime. We are South Africa's leading national Hajj service provider, making the pilgrimage an attainable and affordable reality for all. Our packages are fully inclusive of all Ministry of Hajj costs, and we offer a wide range of hotel combinations to suit your budget. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to complete your Hajj pilgrimage. Book your package with Khidmatul Awam Pilgrim Services today and make your journey a memorable one.
اللهم احفظ المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الحاقدين اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى رحاب المسلمين اللهم وطهر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين اللهم عليك بهم فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا قوي يا متين اللهم منزل الكتاب مجري السحاب هازم الأحزاب سريع الحساب اهزم اليهود وزلزلهم يا قوي يا عزيز.
Is your car in need of repairs or some TLC?
At Sham Panel Beaters, we take pride in providing top-notch service for over 40 years.
Conveniently located at 140 Felix Lamini Road, Overport, Durban, we specialize in repairs for both insurance claims and cash jobs.
Enjoy a free diagnostic test, polish, mini valet with every guaranteed repair.
We treat your pride and joy as our own and are approved by all major insurance companies and brokers.
Sham Panel Beaters is also an AA and RMI accredited repairer.
Trust us with your vehicle today.
They convince the world to believe that terrorists look like beards and thobes. Now, as the facade cracks, one martyr after another, the world sees through the broken windows and now knows the true face of terrorism. It wears suits and ties and smiles behind lies.
As your children get older, it can become difficult to prepare them for grown-up life. And as a parent, you can only guide them in the right direction. Children today are under so much more pressure to perform and need all the help they can get to one day have a successful career. Focus Straight was developed to support cognitive health and brain function for improved memory and concentration during exams and stressful times. Focus Straight, the first formulation of its kind in South Africa, available from all leading pharmacies and Takealot without a prescription.
Ria, have you heard about the Durban Summer Suck? It's happening from the 24th December to 5th January at the Durban Exhibition Centre.
Oh my god, yes! I've been dying for something like this. Over 300 stalls with all kinds of shopping, local and international stuff. It's going to be epic!
Totally, and there's food stalls, so we can eat our way through the whole place. What do you think, burgers or sushi fast?
Both. And did you hear that there's going to be entertainment every single day? Plus, they've got carnival games and a fun fair. I'm so ready to win a prize.
Yes, I need to get me one of those giant teddy bears. Oh, and there's a ton of stuff for kids too. So it's perfect for a day out with the family.
Sounds like the ultimate summer hangout. We have to go together, midday to midnight every day. I'm in.
Let's do it. Durban Summer Suck, here we come. Shopping, food, fun. It's going to be amazing.
Radio Al-Ansar, keeping you in the loop.
It's Ria Mahomed here, hosting the Next Gen show on Radio Al-Ansar. It's not just a radio show, it stands as a powerful movement in its own right. It embodies the essence of individuality, creativity, and positivity, where we explore the latest trends and engage in lively discussions. Expect a mix of insight, humor, and mental health, social justice, and relevance that promises an enlightening and enjoyable listening experience, ensuring you don't miss out on this captivating adventure on Next Gen. Okay, Ria is back. Now, in today's fast-paced world, many people find themselves overwhelmed by external pressures, distractions, and expectations that erode their sense of self and purpose. Right, mentally, the constant influx of information from social media and news can lead to anxiety, stress, and a feeling of inadequacy. Now, this barrage of content often creates unrealistic standards, making individuals feel as if though they must conform to certain ideals rather than embracing their authentic selves. Now, the result is a disconnection from one's true identity and potential, right? Now, physically, the modern lifestyle often promotes sedentary behavior and unhealthy habits. With the convenience of technology, many people spend hours and long hours sitting, which can lead to various health issues. Now, this physical weakening can further impact mental health, creating a cycle of decline. Emotionally, right, the world can be isolating. Despite being more connected than ever through technology, many individuals report feelings of loneliness and disconnection. This emotional toll can lead to a sense of purposefulness, as people may feel as if they are merely existing rather than truly living. Now, of course, spiritually, the focus on materialism and external achievements can obscure deeper values and connections. When individuals prioritize the dunya over worldly life and over spiritual growth, our deen, now they may use sight of their higher purpose, leading to a sense of emptiness. So this world makes us feel as if we don't have a purpose and as if we feel as if we need to focus on the outside, which is the dunya, right? Like we need to depend on other people, like our friends, family, parents, a job, and we end up losing sight of our true selves. Now, here are 5 Islamic principles that will help you become successful. Now, number 1 is prayer. You can go through an absolutely stressful day where you embrace fear, sadness, worries, but you have a place to unload them. That is your prayer mat, your musalla, your salah mat, whatever, right? Leave all your worries on your prayer mat. Speak to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, express how you feel, ask for guidance and connect with Him. Ask Him for what you want and you shall receive. And if not here, then you will receive so much more in the hereafter. That is a place where you can let go without the constraints of judgment from external people. Now, number 2 is dua and affirmations. If you want to make affirmations, I suggest making them from the 99 names of Allah. Now, you can make dua, and that's anywhere and at any time. It can be made for you, your parents, what you want from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It could be made for anything. Now, making dua and expressing these affirmations help you get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's how you gain trust in Him. Now, there's this quote from the Quran that I love and I actually live by, which is Quran chapter 33, verse 3, and it goes, وَاتَّوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ وَكِيلًا. And I put your trust in Allah, and enough is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a disposer of affairs. Now, you need to place your trust and resilience in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Now, this quote involves acknowledging Allah's supreme control over all affairs while striving to fulfill one's responsibilities. It reflects an attitude of faith, where a person does their best but leaves the outcome to Allah, knowing that He has the ultimate wisdom and power. In this verse, Allah is described as the disposer of affairs, or trustee, meaning He is the one who manages all the matters perfectly and is sufficient to depend upon. It emphasizes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone is enough for a believer to rely on all aspects of life. Now, here's some things you should remember, is that reliance and action. The verse does not encourage passivity. While it advises trusting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this trust is paired with personal effort and action. Tawakkul is not about abandoning responsibility, but about combining human effort with faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan. Then we're looking at maintaining acknowledgement of Allah's power. By declaring Allah as sufficient, the verse reminds believers that His wisdom, power, and justice surpasses human understanding. Trusting Him means accepting that He knows what is best for all of us, even when we don't see it immediately. Then we should have strength amid adversity. Now, this verse was revealed during the times of difficulty for the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his followers. It serves as a reminder that in challenging times, believers should seek strength and solace in their connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, here are 3 practical lessons from the verse. Tawakkul in daily life. Muslims are encouraged to embody tawakkul in all aspects of life, which is trust. Whether it's pursuing a job, dealing with family issues, or facing hardships, after talking and taking the necessary steps, believers must place their trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's decree. Number 2 is calmness and contentment. Trusting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps in reducing anxiety and worry. When a person relies on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they accept the outcomes, whether favorable or not, are part of Allah's plan, leading to inner peace. Number 3, a reminder of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sufficiency. The verse reassures believers that no matter how daunting a situation may seem, Allah's care and provision are always enough. He is the ultimate helper and protector. Now, if you trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan, you will experience peace and you will experience guidance. Wherever you are struggling with and whatever you're struggling with, whatever you are struggling to achieve, make dua for it. Write it down, put it in your phone, and every day ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it. And as I said, you need to remember, you will not receive it in this life, you will receive more in the next. And I know my goal and your goal is Jannah, but we need, in order to achieve these goals and what we want, we need to talk to Allah, trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan. Now, number 3 is good deeds. Remember that it's always the littlest things that can mean the most. It can be small acts like smiling at someone, opening the door for someone, greeting someone, help out at home with chores, give your mom and dad a hug, have a daily goal that you need to do, and it should be a good deed for someone. This will make you happier and you'll feel a sense of gratitude and peace. Now, number 4 is being conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Have taqwa. Remember that Allah is with you at every single moment of your life. It allows you to become more conscious and not just about your surroundings, but yourself too. To witness your own behavior, reactions, responses, feelings, and emotions, it helps you break out of your bubble and view the world as a larger scale and understand life better. Now, to break out of your bubble, you need to be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will realize how abundant Allah is, and that is how you will become more abundant to yourself. Now, you'll start to see how generous and beautiful the world actually is. It helps you recognize beauty beyond your sight of your eye and beauty that resides within people, animals, nature, because within everything, you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and what He has provided for you. So if you become conscious in Allah, you will begin to see how much you have and feel more at peace and contentment within yourself, with life, and with your religion. It will help you understand life and yourself better. It will help you break free from negative energy. It'll help you make better decisions when moving forward. So take every opportunity that you get because it's coming your way from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it will be easier for you to accept when things do not go your way because you'll remember Allah and that He's giving you what's for the greater good. And if today doesn't go the way you want, try again. Try again tomorrow. If tomorrow doesn't go the way you want, try the next day. Do not give up and do not lose faith and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Trust His plan. Now, practicing these frees you from stress, anger, and the things that hold you back from being the best version of yourself. Because you are beautiful, you are intelligent, you are incredible, you are light, you have a ton of potential, but you will not be able to be that if you're not conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So remember Him, remember Allah. Now, number 5 is repentance and reflection. Ask Allah for forgiveness. Ask Him to forgive you for not only what you're conscious of, but what you are not conscious of too. We are human and we are going to mess up, but that's okay because Allah is all forgiving. Ask for the strength to overcome your struggles and hardships. Ask for the strength to overcome your negative actions. Ask Him to help you and He will help you. And you can only gain help if you are conscious of Allah and if you keep going to Him. At least maybe every night before you go to sleep, seek repentance and ask for forgiveness. And if you start to incorporate these in your daily life, you will receive a positive change in your life, in your heart, and in yourself. You will grow. Your life will change. You will have nothing but the best in this world or the hereafter, inshallah. Well, anyway, today we have unfortunately reached the end of today's program. Jazakallah to our guest Sadiq Bakas for coming on with us today. It was absolutely lovely, but I will be back next week then.